everybody, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're going to make something really cool we're excited about. Some Salmon Olympia. Let's get started. Andy's in the kitchen going to help me today, and we are going to get started getting the ingredients going for this. We're going to need some onions. We got our onion here. Mayonnaise, sour cream, Worcestershire. I don't even know how to say that word, nobody does. Lemon juice, dill, garlic powder, lemon pepper, parsley, some panko breadcrumbs, some salt and butter. So right now we're going to get these onions chopped up and get them ready, and then we're going to get our salmon sliced up and ready to go. Let me show you this sucker.
It's a nice piece of salmon.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. Nice, huh? It's going to be real good here in a little bit. We got our onions chopped up and in the bottom of the pan ready to go. I just sprayed it lightly with some non-stick spray for easy cleanup afterwards. And now we're going to put our next layer on. It does call for spinach, the recipe, but we opted not to do that for this recipe. So we're going to get these other ingredients mixed up and get our salmon on there, and we'll almost be ready to put this sucker in the oven and get it going. Mix together all the wet ingredients. Now so we don't usually get along, so we're gonna opt out of that. All that mixed up and layered on top. All right, we're gonna get our ingredients mixed up together. We just need a cup of mayonnaise. We're gonna start out with that, and a cup of sour cream. And one of the many joys of living in the Arctic is that your sour cream. Oh,
so we got dogs that would love to have that.
They're cleaning that up right now. Thank you, good dogs. Freezes, and so there's that.
Without any refrigeration.
Yeah, just sitting in a cooler. Outside. While we're waiting for Andy to come back to see if our other thing of sour cream, other container of sour cream is any good that was in the freezer, although in the freezer you would think it would be worse than in the cooler, but sometimes I don't know, it's just different. So anyway, we're going to add our next ingredient, which is a tablespoon of lemon juice. So our other container of sour cream is also frozen. So we're going to go with a block of cream cheese and the lemon juice and substitute. See what happens. Now we're going to add in our next ingredient, and that's just a tablespoon of fresh dill. We actually don't have fresh, we have freeze-dried, and it's the same ratio, 1 tablespoon. And now for the few dashes of the sauce that nobody can say the name right of.
Worcestershire
if somebody
sauce
actually knows how to say it, like really knows how to say it, like put it in like phonic in the comments for me.
Yes.
Thanks. Now we're just going to add some salt and pepper to this mixture in the bowl, along with the mayonnaise and sour cream, and then we'll get our salmon on there. All right, now we're just going to add in some Parmesan cheese, and then we're going to get our salmon filleted up a little bit more. It does have bones in it, so we have to take care of that before we can move forward. So got the salmon on there. And I just cut it into little bitty, or actually Andy cut it into chunks for me and remove the skin. We prefer it without that. And now we're going to layer up our other mixture on top of it. So it's like this with the cream cheese. Not bad. It smells pretty good with all the dill in there. So let's see. It really does smell pretty good. And last thing that I need to do is just season it up with some lemon pepper, parsley, garlic powder, salt and pepper, whatever you like. And then put the panko breadcrumbs on top. Preheat your oven to 375 and bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes so it's nice and bubbly, and enjoy it. I did make dessert, but I did not film the dessert for you guys. I made a family recipe, and it's a white chocolate raspberry cheesecake that my Aunt Elaine used to make, and some good cheesecake. Alright, there she is, all done. Now, I think she did get a little overdone on the top, but there's still that jiggle in the middle, so she'll still be good. Can't wait. Smells fantastic. That's what happens when cheesecake gets hot and then cold too fast. I tried to let it cool in the oven while I was waiting, or while we were getting the other stuff ready. But once it's cool, it'll pull away from the sides a little bit, and it will set up nicely in the middle like it's supposed to. There is a lot of raspberry jam in there, so you know, it makes for hard deciding when it's done. So
well, this recipe right here is totally awesome, guys. It is. Everybody says that it was made in a professional store. I mean, these things taste that you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe how they taste. They're tremendous. I'm sorry we can't share the recipe with you, but it's a family secret.
alright, so this is the finished product, what it looks like before we put it in the oven. We're waiting for the oven to preheat now to, like I said before, 375, and we'll cook it for about 35 to 40 minutes until it's nice and hot and bubbly and golden brown, and then we're gonna enjoy it. So she is out of the oven and we are ready to eat dinner. We're gonna have this with some rice and some corn. So there's the finished cheesecake. It's got the raspberries on top and sprinkled with a little powdered sugar. Once we let this baby cool off, we're gonna eat it just like we just ate that salmon. Right, boys?
Which was delicious.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Alright, guys.